Well, it's day 2 of the 28th CSPOC. Delegates are set to make way for further deliberations scheduled for today. On the sidelines of it, I'm joined by a Speaker of the National Assembly of St. Kitts in Nevis, Ms. Lanien Blanchette. Thank you, Madam Speaker, for joining us on Sansad TV. To begin with, share with us and our viewers about your experience of being in India, most importantly, the progress that has been made so far at the 28th CSPOC.
Well, firstly, I must thank you for having me. Thank you for hosting me. I also have to note my gratitude to the Parliament of India, as well as the government of India, and by extension, its people. My visit thus far, as well as my delegation, has been extremely welcoming and warm, despite the weather, which is a stark contrast from my country, because it is extremely warm at this time. But thus far, it has been an excellent experience, an excellent opportunity to network, to share best practices with my colleagues, and to strengthen our democracy across the conference and with its members. Thank you.
Oh, how do you think the themes this year, especially on the use of social media and the use of artificial intelligence, that's the central pillar of the 28th CSPOC. It's been discussed. There have been deliberations on this important challenge what democracies worldwide are dealing with. While it has its advantages,
Yes.
it also has a number of disadvantages, and this is the shared challenge. What kind of progress do you think has taken place in how to address the potential threats and dangers emanating out of AI?
As you noted, the themes this year touch and concern artificial intelligence, as well as the media and how it interfaces with parliaments. I am of the view that for small jurisdictions like mine, it has a varying majority of advantages. Take, for example, it allows my parliament to stream live and broadcast our parliamentary sittings to the persons live in our country and abroad. That is something that is an advancement that helps our parliament, and it helps to spread the message of what the members are debating on. It is timely for us to discuss it at the conference and amongst Commonwealth members. Now, with all good things, there are disadvantages. In terms of addressing it, it is still an advancing area in the world. And so we are trying to grapple with its growth. And in that vein, it has been somewhat difficult for us to find ways to respond to the challenges. We must first, however, understand what the challenges are, discuss amongst our colleagues, which is why the 28th CSPOC is an excellent avenue for doing so, and approach it with a unified voice so that it targets those who are smaller, those with the populations in between, and the larger populations alike.
One of the key objectives of CSPOC is about, as you said, exchanging ideas, sharing best practices. The 28th edition is being held in India, which is not just the largest democracy today, but also, it's the most populated country. You must have heard our Prime Minister talk about India's democratic journey. Most importantly, the fact that democracy in our country has not just survived, it's thriving, it's prospering. And it's reflective in the fact that India today is the fastest growing major economy, the 4th largest, very soon will be the 3rd largest country in the world. What is that one lesson, or what is that experience that you look forward to India sharing with other countries, the emerging democracies within the Commonwealth framework?
What I look forward to most is taking the message to the grassroots. I would have had several discussions with members of cabinet of the government of India, and what I admire most is the structure. Now, the structure allows for you to disseminate your information from the top all the way to the grassroots, and that is something that we often struggle with in smaller jurisdictions. So we learn from you, we admire your structure, and we think that it is a great move, as well as the fact that it demonstrates what true democracy is and the heights that we can reach when we have a structure in place and we ensure that all members are touched, all all of the population is touched and reached with the message. So getting to the grassroots is what I admire most and what I hope to learn from your government.
To wrap up this conversation, Madam Speaker, I believe you have an engagement, but what do you think about India's commitment, India's approach to sharing these best practices, sharing our experiences with countries that need it the most at a time when the developed world is weaponizing technology, is adapting to protectionist measures? India has a very different and unique approach. We believe in development for all. We believe in the fact that the world is one family and we all need to grow together.
I think that, firstly, India leads the world where technology is concerned, and it also addresses some of the advancing issues that we have. I think that with technology, we are able to reach all of the world. It is something that benefits the globe. However, I think that there are challenges that we have, and India's government, with its advancements and with its key developments in that area, is uniquely poised to assist the world. And it can start with the members of Commonwealth, as they are doing today, by sharing the messages with the themes that are being discussed this week.
India is committed to do that. We hope this cooperation can be taken forward. Thank you for your valuable time. Thank you for
And thank you
speaking
for
to us.
having me.
Thank you.